morning.
Hit it. Okay, today we are going over Is that in our procedures?
No, ma'am.
Please go look over our procedures and then come back to your seat.
Alrighty.
Do you have students that behave like this? What if we can tell you there's a way to get them to behave like this? Do you see this? This drastic change in behavior is a result of positive discipline. I know what you're thinking. Positive discipline. How could it work? We are here to show you how to use positive discipline and change your class. I forgot what I was supposed to say.
Yeah. Pause.
Do you see this? This drastic change in behavior is a result of positive discipline. I know what you're thinking. Positive discipline? How can it be true? We are here to answer all your questions, to learn how to make your class an easier teaching environment.
So you may be asking yourself the very basic question of what is positive discipline? Positive discipline puts faith in students' ability to control themselves, cooperate, assume responsibility, and also behave in a dignified manner.
Still having a hard time picturing positive discipline? I know it's hard to envision this. You cannot even expect all adults to reach these expectations. All positive discipline is having the students learn to value and respect themselves and others. Quite simple, really.
So basically what you want to do is promote self-image, and in doing so you'll start to see the discipline problem start to slowly dwindle away into...
Imagine a classroom. The class is lively but not out of control. The energy is positive. The majority of the kids are chatting quietly with their groups, but still working hard. A pro-positive discipline teacher is walking around and engaging with the students. Do you have the image? Okay, perfect. Let's keep going. Here are the things that stand out in the positive discipline classroom. So first, we must not humiliate our students. Okay, Bobby, go ahead and sit down. I see you didn't do your homework. I'll call someone up who did. Thank you. Yes, it may be hard sometimes, but we're here to lift them up, not bring them down.
That's why you said something encouraging.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. So you get just like, you want me to start writing my answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
Yes, it may be hard sometimes, but we're here to lift the students up, not bring them down.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Okay, thank you. Good job, Bobby. We'll go over your answers. Second, teach students how to cooperate with their peers and teachers. Otherwise, as we all know with kids, they will argue until you lose all your patience. Hey, Bobby, I admire your courage coming up to the board and answering the questions. But if you're struggling or need any help, feel free to ask me any questions anytime, and I'll do my best to help.
Why, thank you. I feel so appeased to hear this. And lastly, you want to make your classroom environment a place where students are excited to learn. Try to make sure that your students do not fear going to class or even getting involved in class participation. As you just saw, if the student that was humiliated was to get called upon again, the likelihood of that student wanting to participate is a lot less likely because the way you treated him and made him feel towards his peers, which is, as we stated, was humiliating. So you want to be able to avoid all aspects of discouraging kids to participate and making them feel welcome to do so. For example, me, Bobby, I went up to the board and I answered the math equations incorrectly. So, or better yet, the student, let's say, was to make fun of the Bobby as he gets back to his seat, and you as the teacher see that I was made fun of, and instead of nipping it in the bud, you just allow it. You don't want to speak out of turn. Well, now, not only did I was I humiliated at the board, not only did my friends make fun of me, but I didn't feel like, as in a classroom, that I was encouraged by any means. One, because I felt humiliated by the teacher, and two, when a peer made fun of me, instead of a teacher having some form of procedures or actions to resolve students who treat other students that way, it just made me completely shut off as a student to want to learn in that aspect of wanting to go up to the board and answer anything.
Along with what stands out in a positive discipline classroom, teachers also have to work along with the students to get that positive classroom and the positive discipline flow going. So here are some factors that teachers need to work on.
First, use a supportive tone of voice. Actually listen to your students while taking them very seriously. Make them feel as if you truly believe in them and their abilities.
Okay, as teachers, I'm pretty sure you guys all picked your job and no one forced you into becoming a teacher. So you love your job. Make sure your students know you love your job too. And also, appreciate your students' uniqueness. They're all different. They're all individuals. Make sure they know that you know that.
As well, have a sense of humor. Make the class feel a little bit more lively, an environment that they'll want to come in and day out. As well as your sense of humor, involve the students in your decision-making process as well as the part of the curriculum. Make them feel as if they have a say in the class that they're learning in.
Again, lastly, look for students' improvements, not perfections. No one's perfect. As long as they improve, you've done your job.
And that's a wrap, guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll leave you in.
Bah!